So what we want to do is right now, we actually want to play the audio of Byron Scott actually saying this, and then want to come back and react to his comments. Take a listen to what he had to say here.
My recommendation, the next Laker coach, and out of the 8 or 9 names that I've heard, his name wasn't on there, is make LeBron the coach.
Ooh.
Make LeBron the coach.
I have half-kiddingly suggested, let him be the player coach.
Make him the coach.
And why you say that, B?
Listen, I got nothing but love and respect for LeBron. I love him. I think he's one of the greatest players that ever played this game. But it's obvious to me, at least, that he's making a lot of decisions that's going on in this organization.
No doubt.
From a coaching standpoint to a player standpoint. So if you're going to allow him to make those decisions, all right, sit on the bench and make those decisions as well. Be the head coach. JJ Redick.
You mean player coach,
be
right?
Player head coach.
Yeah. Well, it's happened before.
Go back to the Bill Russell days.
Absolutely. Okay? Lenny Wilkins.
Yeah. So some of the names that I've heard, you obviously have to get somebody that LeBron is comfortable with from a head coaching standpoint. The last name I heard was JJ Redick. When I started laughing, well, now they got a podcast together, so y'all comfortable, y'all buddy. So now his name is on the list. So as far as I'm concerned,
and by the way, that
podcast
is an X's and O's podcast, so they're talking real hardcore basketball. Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
But as far as I'm concerned, the only person that he's going to really trust is himself. And since you're making a lot of these decisions anyway, why not put him in that seat?
I don't think he'd want the pressure of sitting in the co-seat, the dual seat. But I love it.
You're probably right.
Yeah.
Because you got to have somebody.
Well, you don't have anybody to blame except yourself, right?
I was about to say, you got to have a scapegoat in that seat, as they've had the last 4 years. You got Frank Vogel, who wins a championship with them. The next year, boom, he's gone. Darvin Ham, who goes to the Western Conference Finals last year, this year, boom, he's gone. So what are you looking for? What do you need as a head coach to get this team to the next level? You got 2 of the best players in the NBA. Even at 39 years old, LeBron is still one of the best players in the NBA. Anthony Davis this year played out of his mind, in my opinion. Played more games than he's played since he's been a Laker, was as healthy as can be.
Yeah.
Played great against Denver, against one of the best players, if not the best player in the league in the Joker. Held his own. So
he did.
At the end of the day, to me, I'm looking at it, just make LeBron the coach.
Right. So I half kidded about this, but would you have any interest if they had interest in you?
No.
No?
No. I've been there, done that. And again, it's one of those jobs right now where all the pressure and all the blame is always on the coach. You got superstars and you got coaches. Coaches are getting blamed, superstars aren't. You don't have these guys taking accountability for what they've done in the playoffs or what they've done over the regular season. It all goes back to the coaches. Now, maybe some of that is legit when you talk about X's and O's and things of that nature. But for the most part, as far as I'm concerned, I think for the first time in a long time, this organization, which I love to death, y'all all know I bleed purple and gold, is in flex. They have to figure out what they're looking for and stick to it. I mean, obviously in coaching anymore, coaching in this league anymore, you don't have teams that are showing the same type of loyalty that they used to back in the day. To me, there's only really a couple of organizations that really give their coaches the chance to develop and grow with their players. And one of those is San Antonio with Pop, obviously, who's been there for years. And then you look at the Pittsburgh Steelers, who's my favorite.
Oh, no, I understand.
That's my team. The Steelers is my organization. They've had 3 coaches in their lifetime. So I look at this as partly, like you said, I'm partly joking because I don't know who that coach would be right now, who's the right fit for the Lakers. So I'm, give it to LeBron.
So you heard what he had to say. Listen, first of all, I was surprised to see him say that. If I'm being 100% honest with you, I was surprised to see him say that. And the reason I was surprised to see him say that was because, first of all, it was the first time I had ever heard anyone on television say something like that, number one. But number two, what seems to be happening is the following. It seems that a lot of people are beginning to get fed up with LeBron. Just Kendrick Perkins, who's a childhood friend of LeBron James. We know him. Known him for a long time. He said that he thinks he should retire. We produced the show yesterday on our channel. I don't know if you guys saw it. If you haven't seen it, make sure you go check it out. Of Stephen A. Smith essentially saying, look, Kendrick Perkins, even he's beginning to think of whether or not he should remove LeBron from the go. This is what's happening. Stephen A. Smith is going at him. People are beginning to get tired of these antics. And some people that reacted to what Byron Scott had to say, he said, so listen, he's a former coach sticking up for coaches. If we're going to be honest about it, the Lakers are a total mess from top to bottom. No one knows who runs that organization, if we're being totally frank with you guys.